Hi, I'm Wes Allen with DM Tales, and it's the week after Easter, which I normally take off from a lot of content creation because I'm on vacation. I am exhausted after Holy Week, but I did want to put something out on the channel, and I thought that I would give you a little bit more of an insight as to what is on my shelf. You get a little bit of a picture of it while I'm on set for my videos, but there's some more to it and you can see a little bit more of my space. I thought that might be a fun way to have this week as I work on my God-Forsaken review and prep for ECCLESICON coming up April 12 through 14. Let's take a look. So we'll start with the shelf that you can see while I'm in frame for my videos. This is my main shelf with the shorter books I've moved over here. Taller books to the left of the shelf. I actually have to think about that because I am left-handed. And I have my badges here. I actually have to go get my PAX badge from 2022 and bring it back over here. It's on my old set right now. Kind of just hanging them up there for fun. And then going below, this is stuff that you can kind of see on my shelf. It's usually blocked by my chair. I have Hyperborea in the corner. No Thank You Evil there. Raccoon Sky Pirates. I have just finished rereading the player's manual for Forbidden Lands, and now I'm about 2/3 of the way through the Game Master's book. That'll be fun. Still need to read No Heckin' Doggos and get to my full review of Dragonbane and Dark Places of Demogorgons for Old School Essentials. And Household, I have just pulled the core book out of the box so I can take a look at it. Let's see what else is on the shelf, though. Everybody always recognizes Hank. He's looking good. And that is my PAX Unplugged mug that I can get really cheap soda from. These are my friends at Avenue Studios who are coming to ECCLESICON to run some games, and they gave me a sticker at the Philly Area Gaming Expo this past January, and I like having them on my set as well. And then this here, this is a bugbear who is a chef, and he is Gregor the Finder, and he is an NPC from my 5e campaign that I ran. Was the only surviving bugbear from their first adventure, and he surrendered, said, listen, I just want to be finding ingredients, rare ingredients for the restaurant business. Why? I have no idea. But he kept on popping up throughout the campaign, and one of my players decided he was going to make Gregor the Finder the miniature for me. So this is a bugbear holding a spoon, and he's kind of fun. Got a little grass on the stand there. I kind of like that. And then going down below, this is where you can kind of see during the shot. I do need to get a light to go in here, a real gentle light to go in. That's Chrysagon's Coterie. That is done by my friend Todd Lyons. Todd Lyons, who is a big contributor for Basic Fantasy RPG. This is his new book, Great NPCs. I'll be doing a review of that at some point. Getting to the points where you can't see, these are my storage bins under here that have all my doodads and gizmos. Back over in the corner, I have Warriors of Krynn, which apparently has some miniatures in it. I have not opened this game up yet. Some file folders with some character sheets, art and arcana, which probably needs to be in a much more prominent space. And then I have some fantasy pawn tokens that came to me from Green Ronin Games, which is good. Down below is my wife's domain. Some of her old children's books. These are some old Sesame Street books. And some of her storage there. And now let's go above. So this is above my main shelf. You can see I have some books that I still need to read that are over here. Always fun. Got Empires of Imagination on vacation last year, which is nice. This is a dice tray that's here. My spare swing arm that I can put my camera on for overhead shots. Some stuff for 3-2-1 action that I still need to read and review. My other Mevo. Stuff that is for Basic Fantasy RPG, the older edition of that I've moved up onto this shelf so I could make some more room. The Cipher System Core Rulebook, which I already have another copy down here. This one I'm giving away when I hit 3,000 subscribers, which should be in about 400 subscribers. So that'll be fun. And then I get into my Dungeons and Dragons collection. There's my first edition stuff. I just picked up that Trampier cover of the Player's Handbook. I'm so excited for it. 2 copies of the Player's Handbook of the 2nd edition because I had bought one and then my friend asked me if I wanted mine back. Gave me that and my Dungeon Master's Guide, and then one of my players got me the 1st volume of the Monsters Compendium, which I had when I was young. So that completed my 3 core books of 2nd edition. Got the 3 core books for 4th edition, and I have just 2 of the books for 3.5. Dungeon Master's Guide and the Player's Handbook. I do not have the what do you call it? The Monster Manual just yet. And my 5 ebooks, along with one from Trollord Games, and a box set of the last edition of Gamma World. Eventually, I'm going to be putting all of that on its own shelf, all the box sets that I have. So I have Forbidden Lands right now, and Dragonbane, and No Thank You Evil, and Gamma World. They'll be on their own shelf at some point in the future. And then above that, what you never see is my shelf of books that I love. Here's my Jasper Fforde section, followed by my Terry Pratchett section, which is probably my absolute favorite. And Terry Pratchett goes on for a while, and some other science fiction books. Up on the top shelf over there. One cool on my shelf here is Banebringer, which is written by my friend Carol Park. I was a test reader for it and got that for free. It's a really cool series. Check it out. And that is what's on my shelves. So that is my extended shelfie. Don't even have my light up for it. I'm too exhausted to set it up right now after Easter. But I'm glad to share it with all of you, and I hope you kind of enjoyed that little bit of a tour and that I didn't get you too dizzy because I was not going to get out my stabilizer for this. Just wanted to give you a little tour of what's on my shelf there. What's on your shelf? What are some cool books that you've had or picked up? Maybe something that you had in the past or something that you've picked up recently. What are some things that you love to have on your shelf that you can display and say, yeah, I really like this book? Let me know in the comments below. And if you get a chance, please like and subscribe and share it with other folks. All of that really does help the channel out more than even I thought it did. I would really appreciate it. And until we see each other again, folks, where I will have my review of God Forsaken ready to go, happy playing, everyone.